Everyone's probably watching Roy's stream, so we'll see how many people show up. As if Roy's still going. I don't know if he's finished yet. Should have grabbed my Ventolin. BRB. Oof. Good morning, everyone. Make sure that I'm getting live chat. Hey, Kat. Hey, Brad. Hey, Ben. Hey, Zachary, Joel, Paul, Chris. We're all here. Excellent. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Ignis. That is a chook. That's Jan. She's very noisy. She never shuts up. How are we all this all fine and fettled morning? I'm alive. I'm awake. I think. I might be dreaming still. I don't know. I've only been up for about 45 minutes. Morning, Monica. How are we? Hey, Stefan. Hey, Bob. Man, the whole gang's here. I had to figure you'd all watch Roy, unless Roy's finished. Still picking up? Yeah, it's picking up Roy's. Good. Oh, it's you. What are you making so much noise about? Okay, he's done. Cool. You just finished listening to the latest forecast. Cool. Yeah, you did awesome, Kat. Like it. It's Alex. Alex is here. Hey, Soggy Bottom Forge. Yeah. No, honestly, the Forgecast competition was a seriously hard thing to judge. There were so many great entries. We loved them all. So yeah, it was really hard to pick winners. All right, I have no idea what's on the menu this morning. He's disappointed that me. I'm never disappointed that you're here. Why would I be disappointed? Let's need more prizes. Yeah, sure. So these streamers, so you know, the Forgecast is the podcast run by myself and Valhalla Ironworks, Alex Norton. It's a podcast surrounding blacksmithing, bladesmithing, all kinds of metalwork. Oh, nice steaks. Sounds good. That steak turner was awesome. I really liked that. The winners are where they won. Yes. So I'm not sure if Joel S knows that he won, but Ignis and Steve definitely know that they've won. We left it until they'd listened to the episode. It's not on this channel. It's on Spotify, iTunes, Podbean, a whole bunch of other places. No, I haven't heard from Joel either. We might need to reach out to him and just let him know. He's slack. He's trying to catch up. Hey, Techron. Yeah, so no, it's on Spotify and iTunes. You can look up The Forgecast. It's also on Instagram. Auto-complete the challenge. That's cool. Is he making a steak anvil, is he? Oh, hey, Joel. Congratulations. Yeah, just DM Alex directly, or you can DM the Forgecast. Really doesn't matter. Thanks, Roy. Thanks for jumping in, mate. Hey, Aaron. Bunnings is closed. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, no, just message Alex directly. He'll be making the Mjolnir pendant for you, so he'll be able to set you up with that. Congratulations, buddy. You definitely earned it. Fair enough, Ignis. Yeah, no, you definitely earned it, dude. And I've messaged you on Instagram. Just let me know if you want like a shirt or, placemat or whatever, pillow. That's all good, Jacob. Yeah, the Forgecast is a podcast that's been running for over a year now. It's awesome. And we have great fun. We have really good interviewees on sometimes, but most of the time we talk about tools and techniques, tips, all kinds of fun. And you listen to the reveal. Fair enough. Hey, Aaron A., how we going? Make sure you hit that like button, guys. It's nice and cool this morning, so I'm looking forward to firing up the forge. I just don't know what I'm forging. I had no plan for today. It's terrible. My brain has been on autopilot. You don't have room on your phone for Spotify? Hey, Cameron, how we going? Wet your kettle. No, I don't know what cold weather is. This is true. You lucky bugger. But that's all right. It's cool enough. It's cool enough that I feel like it's winter a little bit. So I have no idea what I'm forging. What am I doing? Feel free to shout out ideas. This is an ideas stream again. Roy's always full of ideas. Steak turner. I've done one of those. Casting brass. Yep, always good. Handled top tools. Parang. A set of handled top tools. I'm not sure how much time you think I have. Hot cut, fuller, and flatter. Yeah, it could be useful. It's a lot of punching. Scissors. We've done scissors before. Hey, Barnaby, how we going? One piece shears. Oh, man, I tried a set of those. Such a pain in the buttock. Colonial pipe tongs. Well, I'd have to look those up before I made them because I have no idea what they are. Well, not quite one hit. Yeah, no, they're such a pain in the ass. I will try them again one day. I've got to practice off stream because you guys didn't come to see me fail. Well, you did amazing, Joel, and honestly, credit to you for pulling it off because people had suggested that I do it, and there was no way in hell that I was going to try. But now you've done it, I kind of feel like I have to. A statue. I can make a statue. I can make like a statue like this big. Tooling. Something I can stretch an episode or two. What tooling do I need? I need more tongs, but I don't have any tong stock. Well, I do, but I have it's 20 mil square. It's huge. To be completed drawer. I have a massive to be completed drawer. Mini parang. Yeah, parang. Is the parang the one? I'm struggling to remember machete shapes. Yeah, my to be completed drawer is overflowing at the moment. I'll give you a flash. a video that I'm working on, which my patrons will recognize. This. Or my patrons should recognize it if they're watching the classes. Roller bearings, leaf bearings, this is true. Yeah, spring shears seems to be quite a common suggestion, which is just, it's so painful to make them. Make a bigger knife smaller. Mini scissors. I make lots of mini scissors. I actually have like 5 sets sitting on the bench just waiting to be finished. Top tool, that's another vote for a top tool. What do I need in top tooling? Problem is I don't work with a striker anymore, so most of my top tooling's under Preston. I make plenty of smaller knives out of bigger knives, Roy. The amount of screw-ups that I make. Okay, well, there's a couple votes for top tools. I'm just trying to think, what top tooling would I use? Could always give it away, I suppose. Fuller for making X-ray knives. That's true. That is true. So, hold on. Yep, I can do that. Done. There you go. Thank you for coming to my stream. I've made a Fuller for making X-ray knives. Piece of round rod. Axe eye punch. Well, I use a hammer eye punch for axe eye punch. Hammer eye punch, made plenty of those. Morning, Dogbone. How you doing, Bobby? Another forge in a different style. Well, I definitely need to build a new forge, but that's probably not going to happen today because I don't have all of the equipment. All right, well, have this piece of 20mm square. Could probably turn this into a set of tongs. That's going to be a lot of hammering. Oh man, I need to wake up. This is live, man. This is live. So Roy can't get out of saying that he wanted me to make a knife. A mandrel. Yeah. Thanks, Roy. Yeah, no, it's really nice to have decent audio finally. Definitely thanks to my patrons, but you don't have a wrench to ban yourself. Oh well, Ben. That's you know, that's neither here nor there. I can't help you with that. Who's leaving? Oh, Aaron's leaving. Goodbye, Aaron. Finn. That one. A Viking sword. Yeah, fire welding. Time for Preston, and dude, a spatula. Did Zach ask a question? I don't. Must have been a while ago. All good, Chris. Thanks for jumping in, mate. Okay, so food on the brain. Well, that's nothing wrong with that. I do have a barbecue, and we will be using it as the weather warms up, which won't be long now. Do I have the right kind of stock for it? Mini tools, anvil. Well, yeah, I've made lots of mini tools recently. Mini anvils, mini hammers, mini tongs. The SpongeBob spatula. No, I'm not going to make a 3-headed spatula. Yeah, apparently spring shears are a thing. Everyone wants spring shears. Okay, well, all right. All right, Jacob, thank you very much for jumping in. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out. All right, well, okay. So apparently spring shears are a thing that people want me to do. Top tooling, yeah. Well, it's basically you nailed it, Kat. It's just a tool that sits on top of the hot work that gets smacked with a hammer in order to create a certain image, certain, indentation. Top tools can vary from things like flatters. This is a set hammer, so it's got a flat face. You can flatten things by smacking on it. You also have things like hammer eye punches, which mine is, I don't know, down in the bottom drawer somewhere, waiting for a handle. Thing is, I don't work with a striker anymore, so I don't really need it. An onion holder, interesting. Touch marks. I don't do touch marks. I've done one touch mark in my history, and it was crap. The guy I sold it to immediately bought like a professionally made one. I can't blame him for it. Oh, spring shears. Okay, so we're gonna do some spring shears. Let me go to my steel stockist, just around the corner. I never use these things for anything. So we can turn a set of these into a set of spring shears. They're already almost the right shape. Hey, Sean. No worries, man. Thank you very much for taking part. My striker permanently retired himself. Touch marks are technically top tools. Hey Hans, an open die for rosettes. I don't really do a lot of rosettes. So this is a spring clip from railroad. They're normally around 1060-ish. I've used a few of them in the past to make knives out of. They do harden quite well. So we'll use this, and we will make a set of spring shears. Maybe, I don't know. We'll try. Oh, but I can't use my postbox forge with this. Dang it. Well, I can. Just have to fart about with it. And hold it like this until I can open it out. Time to light the forge. No worries, Ignis. Thanks very much for jumping in, mate. Hey, Holla, how you going? Yeah, they're normally around 1060 Decron. I've got a ton of them. Yes, it's the economy burner. Thanks, Hans. You're a legend, mate. Hey, Fred, how we going? Gonna be able to incorporate the new torch. Maybe. If we need to do some twisting and bending. I love my new torch. I need to get the cutting head repaired. So yeah, it's the eco burner in the postbox forge. It's way more than I need. Like, you know, it gets up to steel melting temperatures if I get it high enough. Thanks, Aaron. You're a legend. So many kind people. You and Hans, both legends. Yeah, it's all about getting the right mix. Getting the right mix of propane to O2 or acetylene to O2 if you're using an acetylene torch. I would love to use acetylene, but it's freaking expensive, so LPG it is. Next time should be some 1080. All right, fair enough. The clapping is for donations, super chats. It's how people applaud people's generosity. I applaud them by standing here and calling them a legend. This is very true, unless you have auto brewery syndrome. Thanks, Roy. Love you, man. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah. Good thing I wear steel caps. I gotta remember not to speak too loud because I've got the so I'm using my lav mic now. I'm falling back into my old routines. Yeah, it's a bit full on, isn't it? All the love in the chat right now. Oh, and Sean getting in. Sean getting in on it. Everyone's hands is going to be worn out, Sean. You're all wonderful people. I don't deserve any of you. Alright, let's see if we can bend this open. It's a little hard when you have to grab both sides at the same time. Got my B&B Forge diagonal peen hammer. Soon to have a friend from across the sea. Let's see if that helps. There we go. That makes it easier. Apparently I need to bolt my handle in place. You spin me right round, baby. Probably a bit cold to be doing that, but it survived. Let's see if these blade tongs fit. Oh, not quite. Do I have fits? Maybe these. That's pretty close. Too narrow. No, we'll stick with the round bits for now. Okay, so I'm just going to throw a point on this one. Hey, Radipotamus, how we going? Fair enough, Aaron. Show Anderson. All good, Matt. Thanks for jumping in when you could. Thanks, Hans. That really means a lot. Seriously, dude. Thank you. You have plenty of friends, Ben. We all just give you shit, though. Oh, thanks, Radipotamus. It's Ryan, right? I remembered this time. Oh, feel better, Alex. Seriously. And if we need to postpone recording tonight, just let me know. Hey Jeb, how we going? Yeah, we'll have to catch up soon, Matt. Definitely. Love you, Alex. As always. Yeah, see, I only get it wrong once. Normally I learn from my mistakes. Okay, so we're going to point this side of the bar. Got a point there, hopefully you can see that. Might refine it just a little bit. Ben can whip any one of us. Yes, I'm making a set of spring shears. Oh, cool, Jeb. Good luck with the new forge. I'll have 2 thumbs up, Hans. All right, Zach. Thanks very much for checking in when you could, mate. I'll see you around the traps. So I'm just gonna refine that point, and then I'm gonna set down for the length of the blade. So I'm thinking, well, let's go 4-inch. That'll make probably like a 4.5-inch, 5-inch blade when all's said and done. I got to figure out how long I want the spring. So that's where we're at so far. Basically looks like a knife shape. Got our set point and our set down. It's all even thickness at the moment. Keep things thick. See you later, Roy. Thanks for checking in, mate. It's always good to see you in the stream. Bladesmith continues indeed. Depends on how you, it depends on how you go about building your forge. If you scrap for most of your parts, you can get away with building your forge for about $400. You know, the big thing is don't skimp out on the refractory materials. So if you're making it out of ISO wool, make sure you get 1400C ISO wool. Get decent ITC 100 or RTZ, and use Satanite for your lining. The body is the cheapest thing. Like you can get a free LPG tank, propane tank for nothing off the side of the road half the time, or out of a scrap dealer. And then the burner, you can build your own. There are a couple of videos online of how to build your own Venturi burner. I prefer to buy my burners because I'm just not confident with keeping everything explosion proof. But yeah, so if you're in Australia, you can buy the Gamaco economy burner or the large burner. They're really cheap for the quality you get. So, yeah. Ooh, hex bar. I'm always looking for more hex bar. Yeah. I mean, Gamaco are gas dealers, and that's why I'll go to them for burners. I go to other people for steel and abrasives and stuff like that, but for gas, definitely Gamaco. Yeah, brick forges are a little bit safer, a little bit easier to renovate if you need to repair, which you will need to. The only reason I used ISO wool in this forge build was because I wanted a postbox forge, and it's easier to build a postbox forge out of ISO wool than it is out of bricks. Gonna refine that set down to about half the width. Dressing the thickness. I want it to stay about the 6 mil to 8 mil thick that it was when it started. Keep everything straight. Eventually I'm going to taper the blade out, but I want to keep things thick while I'm adjusting the size. Preform. It's all about the preform. Okay, so I've got my blade established. Now I've got set down for the heel. I need a section for the spring, and then we'll isolate the other blade. Now the section for the spring wants to be twice the length of what you want the handles to be, plus about 1.5 inches, because you're going to lose 1.5 inches in that bend. So I want roughly a 4.5 inch handle. So I'm going to select, that's 4 inches from one side of my anvil to the other. So if I place that there, basically I'll be using the whole bar. Okay, well that makes it easier because it means I don't have to hot cut anything. Now, obviously, if I'm selecting 8 or 9 inches or 8 inches of material, and when I stretch that out, that's going to be a lot longer. But also, I'm going to draw it widthways, not just lengthways. So, hey, Randy, how you going? I'm always ready to teach classes. I haven't forged aluminium, I have forged stainless, and I have forged a little bit of titanium. Only a little bit though. Well, not all of us buy gigantic forges, Stefan. Making spring shears, Chris. Well, I didn't know that, Randy, but now I do. So instead of selecting 8 inches for the handle material, because I saw that I was pretty much going to be using the whole bar, all I'm going to do is select by 4 inches for the blade and set down for the blade, and then whatever's left is going to be the spring. Yeah, Toby's video is a lot better. Awesome, Randy, that's good. Yeah, Corin's video is quite old. But then again, so is Corin, so, you know. Don't tell him I said that. So just pointing the other side of the bar. Another point. Well, I'll just take another heat to refine that and then set the set down. Yeah, it can be, Brandy, that's for sure. See you, Aaron. Hey, Dragon Water, how we going? Yeah, so, yeah, I got another forge build coming. I got to build another forge. Yes, well, it's nice and overcast today. We're supposed to be getting rain later tonight and all of the next couple of days. How you doing, Paul? Yeah, well, one of the things about brass is it tends to, you know, conduct heat very well because it's a copper-based alloy. It's good fun. Hans, can you stop being such a legend, man? If I ever come to the US, I will definitely take you up on that. No, honestly, I really much appreciate that. And I do plan on going to the US, so You better plan on fulfilling that promise. Just gonna rock up to your front door with a backpack and a smile. Nothing else. Come on, break off. Okay. Well, or not. That's annoying. Oh, away. Okay. Select 4 inches of material. Bit more. Bit more. There we go. That. Material isolated. Hey, Greg Campbell, how we going? And Broden, how we going? I'm gonna bring him a slab of 4X. Well, I doubt that, Hans, but that's okay, because I cook really good food. Can't you tell? Thanks, Randy. I'd only give him a box of 4X if I wanted to torture him. He broke your power hammer. That's impressive. I did, Paul. That looked awesome. Hey, Ben Strickland, how you going? You know, that hex hammer looked great. I loved it. Little ball peen. It was a ball peen, yeah? I'm not, like, having an aneurysm here. Yeah, see, Ben, when you came to Australia, you didn't come to my house, so you can't know that I don't know. No, if you want to give someone a beer, if you don't like them, you give them Foster's. See you, Ryan. Thanks very much, mate. That's exactly right, Jeb. Yeah, kangaroo is actually quite nice. It's very lean. It's much like it's very much like venison. A tad darker than venison. Okay, so the easy bit's done now. Now I just gotta draw out the spring. My least favorite part. And this is where a diagonal pane with the opposite diagonal would be nice. Ah, fair enough, Randy. Yeah, it's, well, I mean, you know, at least no one got injured, I hope. Go taste like chicken. Will I be making something for this mate's challenge? Yeah, I'll make a hammer at some point this month. I'll probably make several. I've got a couple of orders for them, so. Kangaroo hide. Love kangaroo hide. It's awesome stuff to work with. Well, no, because you sent me a straight peen. I need a diagonal peen that goes the opposite way to the one Bob sent me. Man, that's a baby, Ben. That's a baby. There are big reds that get up to 7'2". Yes, thank the gods. Don't even have a decent crossbeam at the moment, so Bob's hammer gets all the use. I keep giving away hammers and selling them. Hello, binary. How we going? I'm not even going to try and say all the numbers. Yeah, that's the one, Bob. Need a left-handed. That's what. Apparently, Jared Russell has decided he wants to make me a double diagonal, so that I can have both left and right, which will be very handy for this kind of operation. Little 2-pound double diagonal. It's funny because kangaroos don't really box. They only box each other. And it's not really boxing. They kind of just stretch their arms out and slap. The terrifying thing about kangaroos is that their main sort of form of defense is they'll actually grab their opponent and then rake their front claws from their feet down your stomach. And they can actually eviscerate you. Morning, Floyd Hansen. How you going? He's of an angry drop bear. Yeah, they kick, but they also rake. Just not fun. Hard to be accurate when you're twisted every which way. Oh, see you, Bobby. Thanks for checking in, mate. Always good to see you. Well, I think the guy did more boxing than the kangaroo did. They don't have super large talons, but they're really thick and sharp at the front. Yep, 3 of them. Huge. I mean, we don't get a lot of big reds over here. A Hans Bob Yamas hammer? That'd be nice. That's true. The wedgies are the biggest eagles in the world. I have seen a wedge-tailed eagle take off with a lamb. My uncle's got 2 of them on his farm. Beautiful animals. Just hammering, hammering, hammering. Velociraptor roos, pretty much. No, not joking about the eagle. At all. Wedge-tailed eagles, yeah, we get a lot of greys. The wedge-tailed eagle can actually have a wingspan about the length of a bus. Yeah, about 10 foot. I've actually seen wedge-tailed eagles bigger than kangaroos. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Girls, that's not nice. That's not nice. That's not nice. Leave the lorikeet alone. Oh no. Oh dear. What will I do with you guys? My chickens just killed a lorikeet. I'm gonna see if I can go save that lorikeet. It flew into my next door neighbor's yard. I'll be back. Oh dear. Sorry, little guy. Hey guys, I'm back. Can you hear me again? Yeah, she's dead. That lorikeet's dead. They broke its spine. Hey ABG, how you going? Hey Mule Kick Forge. Find a nest in my forge. That's true. One day. Yeah, that happened. So we've got a large variety of parrots and lorikeets and stuff like that hang out in our backyard, and it's normally okay if they don't go into the coop. But this one had obviously gone into the coop to try and eat the food that's in the feeder, and chickens didn't like that. I just looked out and all three of them were jumping on it and pecking it and stuff like that. In Australia, everything wants to kill you. Some things can't. Yeah, it's sad because lorikeets are a protected species, and they're actually quite rare here in Australia. They're a specific type of West Australian lorikeet. They're very pretty, very. Yeah, Sydney's pretty tame, but yeah, they're a beautiful bird. But they're only little birds. You know, they're only about this big. And when you got three pissed off chickens having to go at you, and my chickens don't mess about. So my wife keeps asking, "Oh, should we close up the coop at night? Because maybe a cat will get in there." And I'm like, honestly, if a cat gets in there, we're gonna have a cat rug. Yeah, it's part of life. Like, you know, I'm a hunter. I'm not averse to death. I just don't like it when it's unnecessary. And when it comes to protected species and beautiful birds, I've got a real soft spot for birds. I tried to save it, but yeah, there was no saving that. Yeah, no, don't sit near the chickens. They love humans. At the moment, I'm making a set of spring shears. See you later, Eddie. I just wish I could get to it because it's in my neighbour's backyard, but it's all locked up. I can't get over there. Sorry, it stresses me out. I don't like seeing animals suffer. We may have to revisit this this build in our next live stream, because I don't think I'm going to get it all done today. We're already, what, like an hour in? Yeah. There may have to be a part 2. Oh, the bogey hole. Oh, welcome back, Randy. Yeah, no one's Australian in Sydney. Sydney and Melbourne, just, they don't count. Okay, he's gone. Yep. You know the story, Aaron. Just to be clear, I have no idea what I'm doing, so if it looks like I'm doing something wrong, it's probably because I am. Trying to make it basically an even taper from there to the center, and then from there to the center. It's looking about right. Thinnest part in the middle. Just got a few more heats of truing it up. What do you want, you knocky bitch? Apologies for the language. I tend to slip up. Yeah, beware of the chooks. Well, you'd be welcome at my shop anytime, Randy. Hey, Jared, how you going? See you, Jared. See you, Jacob, sorry. See you, Joel. Thanks for jumping in, mate. See you, Holla. Everyone's leaving. Bye-bye. Yeah, well, if you're ever in Perth, let me know. More than welcome here. Flip it around, do the same thing to the other side. Oh, okay, Jacob. Sorry, I thought you were. I thought you said goodbye. Those of you who don't follow me on Instagram wouldn't have seen these by doubloons. These were made by Big Stack D Casting. He sent me these as a thank you for making those tongs for him, so pretty cool. They're massive. Careful, 28. They're in a killing mood this morning. Yeah, Adam's still going pretty strong. He uploaded a video a couple of days ago. I sent him a hammer. Might want to check if you're subscribed to him. You might want to check if your subscription has been turned off, because friggin' YouTube's been screwing around with that. Turn one into a sword guard. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. No, he bought it, Bob. That was all him. That was a custom order. He ordered from me back in February. Waited forever to get his hammer. I mean, he didn't order it with the engraving. That was my idea. But no, the idea to send him a hammer was all him. He wanted to support my work, and he thought the best way to do that, buy something. He wanted a straight peen hammer, so I made him one. I'm just lightly beveling the center so that it's gonna cut a little bit better. It becomes a spring. So I'm gonna do a video in the next week or two, hopefully on making graving tools. So like an intro to graving. I've been asked by a couple of people to do a video on it, so that's the plan. I'm gonna do a video on how to make a graver, how to make a standard V graver, and a standard chisel graver. And then I'll do a video on how to, and then I'll do how to actually use them. Alabama. Yeah, it's going to be good. I'm wanting to do a little bit more educational content. And engraving is something that I'm getting really passionate about. If you listen to the Forgecast, you'll know that it's been something I've been talking about for a bit. So it's something I'm going to be getting deep into. I'm waiting for a bunch of tools to show up, pitch bowls and stuff like that. But yeah, expect to see a lot more graving from me in the future. And in light of that, I'm going to share what I know. So I'm at the very beginning stages right now, which I think is important to share what I know now. Oh man, you can keep that book. I appreciate it, but you know. Yeah, I mean, gun engraving, like, because the thing is, I'm going for Japanese style engraving, so horomono and deep relief and shallow relief engraving, where it's imagery rather than scroll work and stuff like that, although I will practice a little bit of scroll work. So yeah, it's a little bit different. Hammer and chisel. So yeah, I'll be doing a video very soon on hammer and chisel. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, pneumatic gravers are great, but they're not good for horomono or deep relief engraving. I'm sure he'd love that, Aaron. I have an axe commission coming up in the next week or two that's going to have some detail engraving on it, so that'll be a good opportunity to show off a little bit of graving. Might just trade hammers at this stage. Go to my cutler's hammer, so I can just true everything up, flatten it all out. My cutler's hammer just has a slightly more domed face, which is good for this kind of work. Yeah, I mean, making gravers isn't particularly hard once you know the basics. But yeah, it's just a matter of practice. Well, that's a good place to start, Jacob. Hey, Ignis. Hope those steaks are good, man. Save me one. Can send it from the States. I'm sure it'll be nice and ripe by the time it gets here. Yeah, no, a good place to start is making your own tools. It teaches you hammer control. Practice your cleanliness of forging. You can get some really good results. And plus, you end up with a collection of awesome tools. if, and it's a big if at this point, if this set of shears comes out okay, I'll probably end up selling it on my Etsy store. Because I have the need for a set of shears. Let's have a look. Measurements. So I've got 10.5 inches or 11 inches of handle, which means that we're going to have a 5-inch handle, roughly. And 5.5 inches is the widest section, which is good. I just need to push it back just a little bit, thin it out just a tiny bit more. Hint, hint, hey Randy. I might not gift them, but I might, you know, I might be willing to do a trade. Expensive mediocre steak ever. Yeah. Well, the best way to learn is to do. It's coming around, it's coming along. It's coming. I'm about to pull the plug though, because we'll do the next episode on the blades, getting them all sorted out. Now we've got the spring. The spring is sprung. The grass is riz. I wonder where the birdies is. Some say the bird is on the wing. That's absurd. I say the wing is on the bird. Oh, you couldn't see what I was doing. Another 13-hour flight. Bit of a lower heat, just knocking things around. Being generally anal with my profile. As is my want. Nice. I approve. Okay, so that is our finished preform. Get the camera on it. So that's our finished preform. We've got this nice gradient here, which is also mirrored here. You know, it goes from thick in the handle, thin, thick in the handle again. And that means that here is our center point where it'll bend and flex. So next episode, we'll work the blades out, and then we'll cup the spring, bend the spring, and then we need to twist the heads to face each other. And I'm hoping that's going to work. If it doesn't, you'll be able to see me do it on a live stream and fail epically. But I greatly appreciate everyone who's joined me for this stream. Sorry it was a little bit interrupted. Yeah, the Rode mics are awesome, especially the Rode Go. It's the Rode Wireless Go Lav mic. It's good. I like it. So yeah, the next episode will be next Saturday, obviously, next live stream. Hopefully I'll get stuck in a little faster. I spent like half an hour talking to you guys before we even fired the forge, and then I got interrupted by my chickens being murderous. But no, I really appreciate you guys spending the time. I thank you so much to everyone who sent in a super chat. This has been one of the biggest streams I've ever had for super chats, which is just incredible. I would like to say a personal thank you to everyone who sent me a positive message, left a positive comment on my last video about mail time and the update. It has been a bit of a rough time, and seeing all of you guys just like being so supportive, it's just friggin' amazing. Like I was blown away. I still can't believe it. I don't know that I deserve it, but I thank you so much anyway for your positivity and for your support. It means a lot to me, and it means that I really feel like I want to get back to it. You know, it really encourages me to get back into this. You know, having that, if I'd had a negative response, I think I would have been more likely to just stop YouTube altogether. But no, it's been really nice to see everyone being so supportive, and honestly, yeah, it's blown me away. I'd also like to thank everyone who joined in on the Forgecast competition, and will join in the Forgecast competitions in the future. We will have another prize draw competition in the near future. We're talking with a couple people to try and see what we can do for prizes. But yeah, no, it's really good seeing you all here. Hey, Paul Orchard, Adam from Speargrass, how you going? Thank you so much, Sean. And yeah, I do plan on doing a lot more educational content over the next couple of weeks while I try and get everything sorted. With the new audio equipment, it makes it a lot easier for me to do voiceovers and stuff. I will have a new video out tomorrow or this afternoon about my guillotine tools, because I'm starting to sell those again, and people have been asking how to put them together and stuff. So I made a video for that, and that'll be out tomorrow or this afternoon, as I said. Massive thank you to my patrons. They've been incredibly supportive. Even though I've been really slack on the content, they have supported me through all of that, and none of them have dropped out, which I was just surprised by, you know, given everything. But honestly, you're all fantastic people. Class number 3 will be up very soon. I'm halfway through the first blade, just preparing it for heat treat, so that one will be next. You do more than you know, Ben. I appreciate each and every one of you. And when I say that, like, people think that that's just a platitude, but it's true. I literally, every person that I see comment, I try and remember all your names. I try and, you know, make sure that I engage with you. And that's because I really do appreciate every person that spends time out of their day watching what I do. Without you guys, I wouldn't do this. So anyway, I'm going to head off. I've got some stuff to do around the house and stuff like that, and then I'll be back to work tomorrow, probably. No rest for the weary. Hope you all stay safe. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Good night or good morning, wherever you are. And please, make some stuff, be positive, encourage others, keep this community being as awesome as it is. You guys are all fantastic people. Anyway, guys, that's me. I'll see you later. Bye.